You can't choose when your birthday falls, and sometimes, as Queen Camilla knows today, duty calls. The royal, who is celebrating her 77th birthday, at least got to wear her finery, including the Royal Collection's diamond diadem tiara, as she stood by the King's side at the state opening of Parliament in Westminster this morning. The Queen donned an elegant white ankle-length gown and matched the regal tiara with a pair of spectacular earrings and the late Queen Elizabeth II's 28-diamond coronation necklace. The royal finished the look with a coordinating silver clutch bag and matching low-heeled shoes. Camilla is still nursing an ankle injury picked up on the first day of King and Queen's royal tour of the Channel Islands this week. Later, Camilla also wore a crimson robe of state, which was made for Elizabeth II's coronation in 1953, after putting it on in the Palace of Westminster's historic robing room. The diadem tiara is rarely seen on royals but comes out for state occasions, and Her Majesty Queen Camilla is the fifth queen consort to wear a crown that was originally created for a king, George IV. Set with 1333 diamonds and 169 pearls, the tiara's narrow band is edged on both sides with the pearls, and surmounted by 4 crosses patés. The front cross is set with a 4-carat pale yellow brilliant cut diamond from Brazil. Between each cross are the diamond-set national emblems of England, Ireland and Scotland: roses, shamrocks and thistles. The coronation necklace has an equally refined backstory. It was originally made for Queen Victoria in 1858 and comprised 28 diamonds, including the Lahore diamond gemstone pendant, which Queen Camilla detached for today's wearing. In the historic speech as the country welcomes a new government, King Charles revealed Sir Keir Starmer's plans for Britain in the first speech from the throne under a Labour government for 14 years. On a day filled with pomp and pageantry, Charles opened the speech by saying Labour's programme will be based upon the principles of security, fairness and opportunity for all. The King and Queen entered the House of Lords for the historic day following a resplendent horse-drawn procession down the Mall. The monarch and Queen were then taken to Parliament in the Diamond Jubilee stagecoach, pulled by 6 grey horses in the glorious sunshine. They arrived to gun salutes, bell chimes and cheers from royal fans as they were welcomed through the gates of the sovereign's entrance, a doorway that is reserved for the monarch. The black and gilded Diamond Jubilee stagecoach is the newest in the Royal Mews. It has shock absorbers to stop it from swaying, and heating, internal lights and power windows. It was used by the King and Queen on their journey to their coronation in 2023. The King is wearing his Admiral of the Fleet Royal Naval No. 1 dress with cap and sword. In the robing robe at the House of Lords, Charles put on the imperial state crown and his crimson robe of state, which was made for his grandfather George VI's coronation in 1937. Charles and Camilla are just returned from a 2-day trip to the Channel Islands, and speaking to well-wishers on Guernsey yesterday, it seems the Queen had resigned herself to a day of public service. Camilla, who has been troubled by a sprained ankle in recent days, told members of the public that she wouldn't have the chance to put her foot up and rest because she was due to attend today's state opening of Parliament. When offered an early birthday wish, the Queen told one member of the public on Guernsey, "Thank you. Sometimes you ought to forget them."